Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the world of football. Well, when we talk about midfielders in their specific positions, we have some standout players, especially in European football. And today I would like to focus on one player who has had a tremendous impact, a player sometimes who goes under the radar and people don't actually notice what kind of impact a player actually has on the team. And if we talk about one such team which has been in the dominance of European football, who is European royalty in itself, it is Real Madrid. The Galacticos had a sensational, run in last season's UEFA Champions League. They won the title, and once again, you can say that Karim Benzema was instrumental along with Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo. And this season as well, we have seen this Real Madrid side, which is having the quality, which is having all the top players who are fit and ready to fire. However, just recently Karim Benzema was injured, and people were questioning whether Real Madrid can find that kind of goal scoring threat and be a nuisance to all the other teams. Yes, that has been the very big question mark, who will be replacing Karim Benzema's goals. And obviously, in the weekend match in the La Liga, we saw that they absolutely thrashed Mallorca after being 1-0 behind. Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo were just sensational. But I would like to point out one player who has been very instrumental, be it coming off the bench or starting games for Real Madrid. It is Federico Valverde. This guy is just a phenomenon when it comes to acceleration, when it comes to decision making, and when it comes to utilizing the spaces and really hurting the opponents. And we saw what he did even last season in the Champions League final. His assist was crucial for Vinicius' goal, and this time around in Real Madrid, he has been one phenomenal player. Yes, this was way back in 2015 when Real Madrid signed him for 5 million euros from Penarol, a Uruguayan club which is hardly known. And today his market value stands at 70 million euros. That is just insane. Over a period of 7 years, you can see the kind of impact that this player has had. And it is not just about his cleverness with the ball, even without the ball. If we look at the way he digs deep, he runs for the team and he does whatever it takes to put in those dirty tackles. It is just an all-round effort and passion that this guy possesses week in and week out. And obviously, he has added goals to his game. Even in the previous match against RB Leipzig in the Champions League, his goal was crucial in the 80th minute, and somehow people, don't often notice his impact. And I have always said that, players from Uruguay have that kind of winning mentality, have that kind of fighting spirit, and the passion for the game which they possess is just incredible. And even when you look at this player, he is quite, lanky, he's not too physical, but the way he accelerates with the ball, the way he carries and galvanizes the team is just immeasurable. And when you look at his position on the pitch, you sometimes wonder what is Carlo Ancelotti doing, because Vinicius is obviously going to play on the left, and Rodrigo has been quite immense. He can play the centre forward role, and in the right hand side, Federico Valverde, using his pace, has fitted in brilliantly. He can play the right wing position, he can play as a right wing back, he can play as a central midfield. Give him any position, and he is quite versatile. So Carlo Ancelotti, in his most recent press conference, revealed that if Federico Valverde does not score more than 10 goals this season, Carlo Ancelotti will tear up his coaching badge. That is the kind of comment he made about Federico Valverde, and that is just, a really good appreciation and compliment coming from one of the best and the most successful coaches in European football. that is just going to be an understatement, my friends. And if you have not just watched the games of Real Madrid, I urge you all to just go and see the highlights, and you will just look at the kind of penetrative runs which this guy makes, the kind of defensive positions he takes up, and he gives you that kind of fluidity in the attack. That is something which Real Madrid were really lacking, not just because Karim Benzema is absent, but even when Benzema is playing, the kind of activity or the kind of impact which Valverde has on this team is just immense. People usually, talk about Luka Modric with the quality that he possesses. He and Toni Kroos might be dictating the midfield even after Casemiro has left the club. But be rest assured, all Real Madrid fans, you have a gem of a player in Federico Valverde. And whenever I look at him, I am reminded of a young Luis Suarez who was hungry for scoring goals, was hungry to be behind the ball and really fight for the team. That is the kind of character and quality that every player in today's modern football needs to possess. And I have not seen anything wrong so far from Valverde, because obviously he's still a young player. He has a lot to learn as well. With time he will mature, but the signs are really positive, and at the moment I am sure that all Real Madrid fans will be buzzing. We have talked about a lot of these wing backs across the world who are quite versatile and they can have a very big impact. But when you look at a player who is not getting the regular starts, he's not getting the playing minutes under his belt, but still he can come on as a substitute and make that kind of impact. At the moment, I can only think of Federico Valverde. And I won't be surprised if he will be nominated for next year's Ballon d'Or as well, because he has been consistent for his age, for his maturity, and for his talent. It is just an insane, kind of level that he's possessing at the moment. So, guys, let me know what do you think about Real Madrid, and how do you see Federico Valverde having an impact on the Galacticos, and how far do you think this season will Real Madrid go in the UEFA Champions League? I would love to know your thoughts, because sometimes these players really go under the radar and they are not given the justified credit which they deserve. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you have liked this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, it is very very simple. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.